Sibs, we'll start with the important stuff. How's the face feeling after Saturday?
Yeah, it's not too bad, thanks. Yeah, it's obviously it was a bit sore. Yeah, doctor put it back in position, so yeah, it's one of them. Obviously got on with it, but no, I'm all good now.
Yeah, broken nose, for people that aren't aware. Can you explain what happened?
To be fair, I think it was just literally I collided with his elbow, and he didn't mean to. I spoke to him after, so I think he obviously was very apologetic because he didn't mean it. But yeah, just obviously collided, and then as soon as I went down, obviously I broke it before, but I've touched my nose and I can see my nose like the corner of my eye, so it wasn't a good one. But I think it was more, if you could tell by my reaction, it was that feeling of doing it. I broke it before, but not that bad. So, but the doctor's done all right to put it kind of position. So,
what was the conversation with the doc, and was there any consideration that you might have to come off?
I think he looked at it straight away, and if I'm being honest, it just had that gut feeling. I did feel a bit sick inside because I could see it at the corner of my eye. So, but I said I was fine to carry on. I think obviously if I had a headache or I was a bit concussed, but I was all right. So main thing I carried on really. So.
And I saw a close-up of you toward the end of the game with the cotton wool or whatever it was up the nostril. I mean, did you play all game with that from that point? And was that difficult, like breathing and stuff?
Yeah, I think it was just obviously more to stop the blood. But yeah, it was a bit difficult to breathe, but potentially could be wearing a mask maybe for Saturday, so more for protection. So nah, it's all good though.
But you don't want to come off in these games, right? You want to be on the pitch?
No, I think that was it. Obviously, these are the type of games you want to play, and at the minute we're a good team, obviously playing good football, so you want to stay in the team as well. So I was never coming off. Obviously it did hurt, to be fair, but I was never coming off.
We'll look big picture in a moment, but just on you and the season that you've had and the sort of the stages of it, I suppose, because there've been times when we've spoken and you've been Derby star, left back, and now you're playing in a more natural position for you. How do you sort of look back on the campaign?
No, it's been really good. Obviously, I've really enjoyed it, to be fair. Obviously, change of position. Obviously, I probably said before in different interviews that left back, it probably wasn't as easy as first. It was obviously a different position, but then I thought I grew into it. I thought I've had better games. So I've said to the gaffer, I spoke to the gaffer many times and said wherever he plays me, I'll give it my all. But obviously now I'm playing more midfield, and I feel like that's my position, and I feel like I just can create more, I can do more. I'm involved more in the game, so I think definitely that's my position. And yeah, as long as I can keep helping the team win, that's the most important thing.
And there seems to be some good chemistry between you and David McGoldrick, Nathaniel Mendes-Lang in particular. Do you feel as though it's like clicked with the three of you?
Yeah, we said that. Obviously, we're all attacking mindset players, so I think the last couple of games, because we're all so close together, we can obviously link up well. So I think we all know a touch is always forward, and I think you've probably got three attacking really midfield players. So yeah, we're obviously working well together. Obviously, like Connor and Birdie are doing well as well. They're finding us in the spaces. So I think we're confident at the minute. We're playing good football. Obviously, we probably should be scoring more, but I feel like it's obviously coming to the big end of the season. So if we can keep up that run, who knows where it leads, really. And
the standard question that we ask everyone now, what is it like playing with David McGoldrick, particularly when he's in the form that he is at the moment? Yeah, no, it's obviously class. I think some of the touches he does, his movement is class. So he's always got that. His finishing is probably one of the best. So I think it's more sometimes in games you watch him or he does something, you just think that's not many people can do that. So yeah, it's been really good to play with him this season. 2 games to go, one final home game in the regular season at least. You face Portsmouth on Saturday, and I mean there is a scenario whereby everything is wrapped up and decided by Saturday evening. How is the mindset from you guys coming in, particularly now your fate is back in your own hands? Yeah,
no, we know it's obviously in our hands, and for all the work obviously the gaffer, all the staff have done this season, and obviously all the players, all the stuff behind the scenes, these are the games that it leads to. So we know there's no point. We've come this far as a team, as a club really. So we know we want to bring back smiles on Derby County faces. So if we can, obviously that's the aim, to get promoted. That's the main thing. So we know this Saturday it's another massive game. But you look at the team. There's a lot of experienced lads in there. So I'm sure hopefully if we get the win, we can obviously keep going yeah, hopefully we can keep going to the playoffs.
You were part of teams a couple of years ago that were involved in playoff pushes in the Championship. Obviously, the last couple of seasons have been a little bit different. How is this season when you're looking up again and fighting for promotion? Yeah,
it's obviously a challenge as well. You obviously this season we're obviously one of the biggest teams in the league, so I think obviously, to be fair, we don't obviously deserve to be in League One, but this season, if we can get out back to the Championship, that's where we belong really. So that'd be amazing. Obviously, everybody knows how much it means to everyone, and obviously how the highs and lows the club has had. If we all can come together and push for the final games, that'd be amazing.